All right, we're here.
Here we are.
Punch back. You see that? Quasimodo in the building. That's how we
The
do
old coyote.
Be quasi moto.
it. Yeah, this is a tumor. Actually, I'm getting it looked at on
It's
Monday.
not a tumor.
They're gonna get a tumor. They're gonna look at this bad boy. Tell me what's up.
The old whistleblower himself,
I actually
Sherman.
kind of look like the
They
guy from
did the
Happy Gilmore.
biopsy. The biopsy.
Yeah,
They
I look
find
like that dude.
tooth and hair.
Dude, that's hilarious.
It was
I
my
really look
twin.
like that guy from Happy Gilmore, who bends the club. Like that's
Yeah.
what I look like right now.
Oh, Jaws from
Later as
Bond
it
movies.
laws.
Big ogre
Yeah.
ice pack. I realize we have a podcast, so sorry for the idiots that are not watching, meaning us probably. I have an ice pack on my shoulder, so yeah, had a bad boo.
Because it's spinal.
Yeah, it's spinal.
Missed a
bulge
putt on the
discs-
third hole. Fucking, that was it. Dude went
Yeah.
down.
Bulge discs in my neck. Not fun dealing with it. PT started this week. Got some other appointments. Hasn't been a fun couple weeks for your boy. No golf for 6 weeks for me. So welcome to Good Lies Golf on that note. No golf for Ryan for 6 weeks, but I'll let the boys live, I'll live through them. So I'll be following you guys.
Sit back in the
You get it.
spectator seat, bro. Sit back and
Right,
watch.
Yeah. Get the mental reps in. Watch some
That's it.
tape, dude. Take advantage of the
Watch
time.
some,
you
watch
know?
some tape like it's like I'm an NFL quarterback.
Hey, dude.
Just
I
take
mean,
care of the footage, man. Just take care of the
Yeah.
footage.
Hey,
That's
for sure.
it.
Yo, yeah. I mean that's it's fucking brutal, man. I'm sorry to hear that because we're starting to hit our stride. We're in peak season.
Oh
here.
yeah.
Peak,
Go ahead,
yeah.
brag about it. I get it. Yeah. All
No,
beautiful.
I'm saying it's shitty for you, man. It's brutal.
Somebody's got to play all this golf, We'll take care of it.
It's
on
just
our
like
end.
the
Yeah,
worst timing ever. You couldn't pick a worse time for me to get injured to not be able to play golf in the peak season of like all the courses getting the most pure ever. But
and you were gonna be here
hey,
too.
why not? Lucky
The
me.
weather's nice. It's
Yeah.
beautiful out there.
But you guys did some golfing. Brendan especially went out
Yeah.
there, and you went to Memorial, so that was cool. You got to see a day of the tournament. Shout out
Yeah,
to
man.
Anthony's boy Scotty Scheffler, who took home another dub.
Come on, boys.
Guy's just on a hot streak. Just
Hot
moves on
streak,
fire.
dog.
On another
Cash it.
level, dude.
You know what it was? He saw that hospital bill in the mail.
Yeah.
He was like, "Woo,
Uh-oh. Another one.
$140,000. Woo,
Another one.
He's like, all right, I gotta get out here and win one."
That
No,
shit doesn't matter for him right now, dude.
Yeah, no, he's eating them up. It's crazy.
Dude's
I
eating,
think he's on
bro.
a tear, man. This is wild. Unlike something we've ever
Got the lowest odds since Tiger Woods to win.
Yeah. I was gonna say since Tiger. I was gonna say since we ever seen, but really it's since Tiger.
Pretty dope.
Yeah, he's doing something special. That's for
Everybody
sure.
else is what 1,000.
How was the
plus
course,
odds
Brennan?
after? It's crazy.
The course was just pure as biscuits. It looked like from the footage, it just looked totally pure.
Oh yeah, I mean it's that place is unbelievable. It's crazy too. While I was walking there, just the fact that the fact that it's the Memorial, it's Muirfield Village, and I had the opportunity to play there. Just like going back there and watching the pros play there now, it's a different feeling, And even having the people around there, like you don't want to be a snob or anything like that, but you're just kind of like these people just don't even realize like I got to play that course.
They don't even know who the fuck they're standing
They don't
next
even
to right
fucking know who they're next to right now.
That's Jack right next to you. Jack who?
Jack off. That's it.
Jack off, man. No,
Oh,
but
God.
I mean, it was just a crazy feeling. The fact that like I got to play there, and then 2 months later, I'm sitting there watching the best in the world play that same course.
Same hole, yeah.
Yeah,
Were you like, oh, yeah, I would have done
I
it
would've
differently
done
there
this.
to Sep
Yeah.
Straka
Yeah.
or something? Like you were like,
Yeah.
oh, excuse me, yeah, did you?
Yeah. Sep,
You know
why
the grass,
put it in the
yeah.
bunker, man. What were you thinking?
Scotty,
when
no.
I played
I
here-
putted out of that sand, Scotty. No, I putted out of that.
Should have just laid
I
up.
would've made
Should have just
that.
laid up.
I would have made that.
Oh God, that's dope
Yeah.
though. That's a good
No,
experience.
it was epic. I mean, just being back there, it was my third year in a row going to that tournament, and it's just, I mean, it never disappoints. But the thing that's cool and unique, and I haven't been able to do this at other courses because every time I've gone to a tournament, I'm trying to like see as many holes as I can, as many groups as I can, and like get that full experience of the entire course. Since this is my third time going there, my my pops and I, we had planned the whole day. We were like, yo, like let's not be in a rush to get there. We don't have to get there, first thing in the morning. So we planned our route, hit up a course on the way. We got up at like 5 a.m., hit that 7:30 tee time at a course on the way up to Muirfield. Played 18, met up with two of my boys who played with us. And then by the time we got to the course, we are like, fuck it, dude. Like afternoon round, Scotty just teed off. Like, let's go to 18, get a prime ass spot, post up, and just, watch all the groups from the afternoon come through 18, approach into the green and finish out. So that's what we did. We just posted
Good
up
strategy,
this
Cotton.
year.
Because you stay at one spot, you're going to see them all eventually. They're going to come
You're
by.
going to see them all. And, I love seeing different shots. Like that's what we've done in the past. We'll, kind of skip ahead every few holes, see a bunch of different holes, different groups. But like I said, we had done that before, and, it was late in the afternoon. We knew, Scotty and some of the bigger names were coming through that were at the top of the leaderboard. So we were just like, fuck it. Let's just kind of go chill, hang out and just get a good view of like, where they're hitting their drives in and then their second shot into the green. So we found a little like spot up on a hill under a tree, prime view, and it was just like a really cool experience, man.
I would have been tailing Scotty the whole time, man.
Sure.
I'm sorry, but the rest of you guys ain't really worth the views. Wasting my damn time.
Yeah,
Anthony would have been begging for the autograph on his boob.
Begging, bro. I would have jumped the fence to grab that. Come on, kidding me? You would have seen me. You would have seen me on TV.
Kiss me, Scotty. Kiss me.
Black kid on the ground, heads down, teasing me. I'm getting that autograph, man.
Oh man,
Petty's out there flashing and hugging Scotty.
Yeah,
dude.
man.
If they tackled Adam Hadwin, only imagine what they do to Anthony, dude. What?
Man down, bro. Man down.
They got the pepper spray out. They're tasing him. He's just like, I just wanted to hug Scotty.
They brought an assault SWAT tank just for Anthony.
I would have bribed him. I would have brought some brisket in my pocket. I would have been able to get back there.
You would have been money. You would have slid right past whatever security guard they have at a golf tournament. Brisket would have worked to slide right
all day long.
100%.
You
I don't
just
care.
pull brisket out of your pocket.
I don't care what. Like it could be Napoleon Dynamite style, right out the pocket. Just giving it to a security guard. 100%.
I got these burnt ends I've been holding on to.
You got that's an end.
Oh my god!
You got the end.
Got any?
I'm trying to see Scotty. What do I got? Just take them all.
So
take them
epic
all.
Memorial. Brendan went, saw it all.
Scotty came out with the W.
Scotty came out with the dubs.
Yeah, I mean the tournament was epic, but I mean the whole day was, man.
You did a lot.
I gotta talk to you guys about.
Some people don't even wake up. You already did more than what people did before they even wake up in the afternoon. You already had a full day.
Yeah,
that's dope.
Yeah, dude, it was. It felt like a long day, but you got like a bunch of shit done. And I got to tell you guys about it, man, because I've been having like a week or so, I think, since we last talked. And I think I was going into Dusty's bachelor golf day, right, at Stone Lake.
Yeah, how was that?
What a time that was, dude. Just like you know me, I'm not a heavy drinker or anything like that, but I'm also one of those guys that's like, yeah, fuck it, like let's go.
When in Rome.
I was focused on the game, but at the same time, it was just like every time someone birdied, every time, like we were just making rules up. It was like, oh, that's 2 pars in a row, we gotta take a shot. So just all day just hitting,
dude, that's the rules.
Fireball. One of the dudes we had in our group is like the 75-year-old scratch golfer, and he's nasty, but he,
Dave?
Dave,
legend.
Yeah, dude. So he shows up. He's like, hey, just let you guys know, I got a bottle of whiskey, and then I got a flask of whiskey too. Like, and so it's just like every hole, man, just ripping shots, having a day. Didn't shoot great though, man. I couldn't hit the ball at all. I shot a 99.
Yeah, look back, a bunch of snowballs on that car.
Hey, you still make 100 and get fucked up.
Dude, it wasn't the drinks. I just like it was more shit that I was doing. But I had the revelation, revelation, should I say. I came home and I was like, what the fuck happened, dude? Like 2 weeks ago, I felt like I was really finding my swing. And all of a sudden, the last 2 rounds I played, I go 99, 99. I'm like, what the fuck, man? So go out, hit the mat, working on shit, and all of a sudden, bam, it clicks. I'm like, oh my God, dude, it was just my grip. Like it was how I was
Sherman.
setting my hands up. I was like, how did I fall out of that without knowing,
Tabitha,
right?
come on out here.
Right? So anyway, so I find this, I feel really good about it. And it just so happened, Sherm, when you were supposed to come in, my other buddy that I hadn't seen in 10 years was working in Lexington. He flew out from Colorado here to Cincy, and he drove to Lexington and then ended up coming back and staying here for a night. So we went out with my pops on Thursday, hit Oasis up for 9 holes. And dude, I went out and I mean I shot a 44 and I was striping irons. I lost 5 balls and they were all off the tee, and somehow I like still was able to keep it together and shoot a 44.
Oh boy.
And
You
I
know what
was
they
like,
call that, Brendan?
what's that?
Cheating.
Yeah, cheating. Right. Exactly. I mean, I kept dropping balls from my pocket, not telling anyone. So I'll take it. But
We've all
no,
been there.
I was stoked. I was stoked,
No,
right?
that's great. That's epic.
And then
That's
I
great.
knew I was coming up for this big day of Memorial, tournament. I was going out there and I knew I was going to play 18. I was like, fuck, dude, I'm feeling pretty good. I go out first hole birdie, fourth hole birdie. Dude, I went 40, 42, shot a 82.
Ooh.
And I blew it though. I had a 76 going at 18 and then I doubled.
Yeah.
But dude, I had a potential to break 80.
Were you thinking about that while you were on that hole? Because then I think you messed up.
I was a little bit, but it was more of just I actually played the hole how I wanted to until I hit my second shot. It was a drivable par 4, but I'm not confident in my driver, so I said, "Fuck it, dude. I'm hitting my irons really well. I'm just gonna hit like a 215-yard 5-iron, put it right in the fairway." And I did. I striped it right middle of the fairway. I had like 112 in, had been hitting my 52-degree well all day. And the lie just kind of got me, and I just shanked it right into some shit. And next thing you know, double.
That's
You
it.
pregnant? Are you pregnant, dude?
Yeah, I'm pregnant. No, that's a weed pen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought I saw
Yeah,
a plus
it's a
sign
baby
on
for
there.
myself.
Positive.
Swollen, bro.
Just me.
No,
But
yeah.
I'm
I
actually a
couldn't
rare
even.
species. I can actually self-birth a child.
You could do this. Technology
thing.
these days. The technology.
it's a ginger thing.
Yeah, it's red. It's a redhead thing.
2%.
Speaking of redheads, there's not enough redhead representation in golf, and you know what? I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I've had
You guys
enough.
aren't supposed to be there.
I've had enough. Where's the red stallion? Where's there a red stallion?
Well, I think it's just because you guys would be outside too long.
Is that what it is?
In the
Golf is just
sun,
not a
yeah.
redheader sport. That's just
Yeah,
what's
you'd
going
just
down.
be in the sun too long, man.
Mm.
They're covering up. Most of them die.
Got it. Oh, so they don't make it there. They just like perish before their chance
That's it.
to shine.
Doesn't happen.
Damn, they just like evaporate and shit, or just like disintegrate, like Voldemort when he gets the sun on him.
Well, yeah, there you go. Or vampires, yeah.
Ooh,
You
vampires.
could say that. You could say that.
Speaking of
I
vampires,
don't know what the fuck we're talking about.
Vampire. You know who else sucks all your blood and your hard-earned money? All these betting apps.
Yes.
Because I've been getting smoked. Don't know about all y'all,
I know
but
you're throwing some money on Tiger this week.
woo! Yeah, what? So we got so wait, any more stories from golf, Brendan, before we move on to US Open style? What do you got?
I mean, no, man. I just like obviously just talking about it, man. I was just like so pumped, so stoked about how well I played because I was down in the dumps for a couple weeks there, like
you had a
trying
couple
to
weeks.
figure it out, being like, what the fuck happened?
Turned it
So,
on, dude. That's a great round. That's the pinup board round now.
Yeah, dude, I'm proud. I'm proud for my game. You know, and it's all relative, but for me, that was a big round, especially because I shot at 82 and I had I think I had 4 doubles and a triple. So like
that was
you
your
know,
Will Smith moment. That was your
clean up a few of those holes and
be shooting real low.
real low. There were a couple what ifs out there, but yeah, I felt good. I'm on a high still from it. And it was
you were
days ago.
slapping them. You were just Will Smithing.
Yeah. You know, it felt
When
like
you're
I was
on,
walking
you're
out
on.
there with Bagger Vans.
Yeah, when you're on, you're on. Shit.
Hey man, that's amazing. Shout out to all the golf that you get to play while I'm crippled. It's okay. I'll be
I'm
bitter.
trying. I that's what I tell my wife. I'm like, but I have to go. She's like, you already went. I'm like, but this round's for Sherman.
Yeah,
You know
you
what I
gotta know
mean? Like,
that.
Oh, don't
it's
bring
not.
me into
It's
this
not
shit.
me playing.
I could just fast forward 5 years. They're in an office somewhere, and he's like, he said it was because of Sherman.
I'm just
And
gonna
like,
start.
then like, there's a press conference phone
No.
call to my line. Like,
I'm
at
gonna
work.
start invoicing you, dude. I'm gonna be like, that was your round.
It's on you too, financially. Yeah,
Yeah,
Right,
you're-
yeah, it's on me, dude.
Yeah.
Come on, dude. I'm doing this for you, bro. Come on.
Yeah, I'm doing it for you, dude.
I don't have to do this.
Brennan
This is
golfs
for you,
8
bud.
million rounds. He only posts one of them. We only get one out of the 80 million rounds he plays.
Oh god.
Damn it.
Oh
His
man,
little
that's mad
his
funny.
Hey, I wish I could just there'd be like a tube or tunnel system I could just like slide to Cincinnati with so I could play some
Pull
golf
up.
for a weekend and then just like go back. Whoop,
Yeah, that'd be dope, man.
steal all the cheap golf course rates.
I think
and
at
then
this
go
point you
back.
need a time machine.
Yeah.
Travel
Oh,
quick.
yeah, and quick is yeah, you know what I found
And
out in the
quick.
past 3 weeks? How bad our opioid crisis is in the country because they haven't given me a painkiller to save my life, and I have been in the worst pain I have ever been in my entire life. Um, Popping out, like ripping out all the shit, bulge discs in my neck and stenosis and all these things. Nothing, no love for your boy. So just been raw dogging with some ibuprofens and some Mary J.
Is that a black and white right there?
Yeah,
That's
so
that's
that's
a little chocolate chip.
so
Alright.
I treat myself,
just trying
after the
to
show.
putt through here. No golf for me for the next 4 to 6 weeks indefinitely, and then if I have to have surgery, then it's at least another 6 weeks on top of that. So no golf for Ryan, sadly.
This is where you gotta start betting on it so you can make up for it.
And that's what brings us to the U.S. Open this week. Welcome.
This is where it's at. This is the week. Not for the week. This is the week.
That's why. That was my segue. That was my good segue.
Dude,
I'm going to be
I'm
watching a
pumped
lot
for
of
this
golf.
week.
Yeah, you
these
got to
days.
make up for it. If you can't play it, you got to watch it.
I'm going to be
live it,
watching.
feel it.
When
Just
Like,
keep
you
a
know,
couple
that
golf
Sunday
balls
where
in
I'm
your
like,
hand.
damn, I really want to go out there and play golf. Like, oh, I'm itching to go play. Now on those Sundays, I'm going to like just sit down on the TV, just pop and do a little watching.
And, like,
But
if you're gonna use the
man.
remote, put your glove on. It's like just put your glove on in the house just to get the feeling. You don't want to lose that feeling.
yeah, sometimes I sit on my hand
Never.
and, let it loose feeling just so I can feel something. You know what I mean?
Walk around the house with my golf shoes on. I don't want these guys to get stiffened up.
Dude, I can just see like Sherm just watching. He's got like 6 screens up. He looks like the character from South Park during the War,
From the Lord of the Rings.
Warcraft,
Yeah.
World of Warcraft episode.
Ma'am, toilet.
Oh, shit.
So U.S. Open coming in here, right? It's at Pinehurst, Pinehurst Legendary Course. I actually got to golf at a course called Brickshire in Virginia. Don't quote me on that. But they had mock-up versions of the holes. So they had Pinehurst. I think it was hole 2 or hole 12. Can't remember, dyslexia. But they had a famous Pinehurst hole there. So it was really cool to like get a little replica. But then when you see it on TV when they're prepping up for the week's tournament, you're like, whoa,
This
that's
shit's
all
real.
is
So
real.
you-
That's a whole nother
you
ballgame.
played Pinehurst. There's
A
like no
very
need for you to
low
ever go.
budget version of it, yes. So yes, I did play one
It's like
hole.
the Kmart version.
The
Yeah, I
Wish,
played one
Temu.
Kmart version of one Temu version of Pinehurst. But interesting. This is an interesting thing rolling into this week because you got all the money on Scotty, right? So what does that tell you? Us being sports bettors, that means that there's value elsewhere outside of Scotty. If you're
I
not going
really
to pick
don't see
Scotty,
value. I don't see value anywhere else.
Anthony is
Ant
missile
says no.
locked on rocket to
all
Scotty
year.
Scheffler right now. But if you're not locked into Scotty Scheffler, you realize that there's a lot of money elsewhere around and big high values for guys that can really have a chance at winning this thing. Like a Colin Morikawa. There's guys out there that have value.
You saw what happened to him You saw what happened to him too, right?
We know. Yeah. No, we know.
When it comes to those clutch moments, some guys just really can't. They just that was close though. I'll give him that. He was close. He was inches. That chip was close, but hey, come on, man. Let's give Scotty his credit.
He's playing some great golf
Great.
though. I mean,
He's a great iron
for
player,
like
man.
4 or 5 straight tournaments, he's
Yeah.
got top 10s. Just he's racking it up right now, man.
Well,
You know what's
fun-
cool about 10th place though? Nothing.
It ain't first.
Scotty's, you ain't first, you last.
Yeah,
Come
yeah,
on.
yeah.
Scotty's coming to take that, man. Dude's on a run, bro.
Well, so
Yeah, it's
3
unbelievable.
of the last 7 winners of the U.S. Open were priced at plus 4,500 or higher. Which
Yeah.
Brooks Koepka was plus 4,500 when he won it. Gary Woodland was plus 8,000 when he won, and Wyndham was plus 7,000 when he won it. So the U.S. Open is not a repeat tournament winner tournament. Like, you don't see it a lot. Brooks was the exception, Tiger the exception. You don't see this very often. So I don't know. I think it's going to be a kind of an open game, even though I know Scotty's like obviously favored, obviously easy top 10 lock or top 5 lock even. But
Just to win,
I don't
baby.
know. There's so much
Top
value
2,
around
top 1.
top 1 lock for Anthony if
Yeah,
you're
that's
Anthony.
it. I'm putting.
But Pinehurst is unique. You got to really keep it in the fairway. You can't really, be that adventurous. But your creativity around the greens is really where it's at. So you kind of have to be really creative on those approach shots. And I don't know. You have to be really accurate off the tee. So those are the guys I'm kind of floating around when I'm picking.
Some people are
guys or
due. Some
throwing
people are
some stuff.
due.
That's what I mean. There's value on the table this week for if you're
Some
not just
people
going
are.
straight Scotty. Like, obviously it's easy for us to say, oh yeah, just pick Scotty. That's what we have Anthony for. Anthony's
That's
our
it,
Scotty
bro.
representation.
I'm just letting
We're
you
not-
know.
We're not going to be wrong if Scotty wins this week. Anthony will be right and make us look good. But if Scotty
Just-
doesn't win, at least we're picking somebody else to look good with. Come on, guys. You haven't picked up
I
our
mean,
method
y'all,
yet.
you guys can pick who y'all want.
Yeah.
Listen. I'm just gonna. The
Oh,
stock has just
man.
been going like this the whole time. You want to
I
just?
know. Anthony's been on the S&P over there just slightly making cash. And me
That's
and Brendan
it.
are over here betting GameStop call options for fucking 45 cents on the
Hey,
dollar.
Hey, man.
I support Ant.
Yeah, I
fully.
think Scotty's.
I support him.
Scotty's
Have
got
been.
this. He's got to
Well,
put it in the
I've
bag.
also
hey.
been trying to go after those other guys if you're not going to.
I will too, but I'm just thinking, man, if consistency, like consistent wise, it's like when Kobe, MJ's one of these like real pros, these real actual like champions, like their mind is set. Like there's nothing get the tunnel vision. He's locked in. He's really locked in, and like you watch him play his game, his shots.
No,
I've been
you're right.
watching.
I mean, it's
He's
dangerous.
locked
It's
in.
dangerous. He's locked. He's dialed.
Laser focused.
dialed. Well, I mean, look at the odds. People don't get placed like this in golf often. He's plus
But
350.
even with the media and all that stuff that happened and this and that and the baby, like, bro,
No.
so many people be playing bad golf
Yeah.
because they've got so much other
Iron
stuff going on.
nerves.
He's
Iron
still laser focused. It's consistent. It's like if you're gonna put your money somewhere, why wouldn't it be somewhere that's consistent? What's been like, the norm, the average. He's
Well,
been
because
right
the
there.
second I do that, that's when it loses. That's
Oh, you
how,
can't think like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. You don't
Yeah.
want Sherm on Scotty.
You don't want me
No,
on your
you don't.
bet if you're trying to make it a winning bet.
I
My
don't
luck
think
will
that
make
you
that
betting
lose.
on Scotty's gonna make it any different. He's
All
still
right. You know what? Just for you, I'm gonna bet on Scotty this week, and he's not gonna win anyway.
and when he does,
But I was saying that this week is different. Like with the driver, right? Like probably the most important statistic is total driving.
Big
And-
Bryson's out there in the field.
And right, well, you do have guys, you have drivers like Bryson. Driving accuracy, driving distance. Like we said, you have to be accurate. So long and straight.
That's how you like it.
Yeah, that's how you gotta figure it out. Glizzy on the turn, baby, long and straight.
No,
But
yeah, man, you got some competition. I think out there, a lot of those guys, like you said, long, like some big hitters. You look at the list, man.
approaches from plus like 150, 170 yards, like you got those too. Those
Yeah.
guys who can approach from
Colin.
175 out, you got to look at those guys. Those guys have a lot of mustard this week on the dog, if you catch what I'm saying.
If you get the
So,
drift.
Those are my thoughts on the U.S. Open as a whole in general. What's your guys' thoughts in general, without talking about guys or picks or anything?
I think it's a lot of people's putting too. That's been determining whether or not people have been going. It's that's like the deciding factor right there. You could be doing all these great shots, great drives, and people, 2-3 putting it. It's like,
Well, yeah, you can't Zalatoris the putt. Yeah,
you can't, so it's like just as
No.
great as the drives have to be. It's like that putter's got to be working just as good as that driver is at the same time. They got to be in in unison.
Yeah. With all due respect, Sherm, I would put heavier value on creativity or around the greens and short game. I just feel like, yeah, I mean you can get into some trouble because these fairways, they just run right off into sand. You got wiregrass, you got all that shit. But at the same time, there are a lot of bare spots. So it's kind of luck of the draw out there. You can spray it a bit. It's just, where does it end up? Some guys might get lucky, draws where they're not impaired by, where they end up.
Yeah.
Other guys might. But I think that approach game and then the around the green play is just so heavy.
Spin control.
Yeah, you get these turtleback greens. So, you got to hit a near perfect shot in order to
Or else
really
it's coming
stick
back
'em.
down the hill.
Yeah. So a lot of these guys are going to end up playing from awkward spots around the green. They're going to have to be hitting little pitch and chip shots, lag putts. You got really large greens, but there's a lot of movement there. So I think the heavy value is down there. That's where I'm looking. But to your point, off the tee, I think it does help being long. You don't want to spray it, but I think some of those guys can get away with, if they're long hitters and they're not super accurate.
Yeah.
But I don't know. That's just my thought. So I think you need creative guys. I thought this was a course that I was gonna hear Cam Smith out of Sherman's
Oh
name.
yeah,
I
Cam
really
Smith
did.
is a
I
good
haven't really
guy.
talked about my picks yet because I'm tired of naming
Okay.
45 picks for everybody every week. So like I try to narrow it down to my little consensus people now. I don't know. I do like Cam Smith. I just don't love the consistency. That's my issue, and so that's why I'm
Mhm.
not like going in on him this week. Watch,
Sure.
it's going to be the week that he plays really well. Fame to me. But I'm looking at more guys like and if these are my safe bets, so these are my safe bets from Ryan, you could count for the week. Russell Henley, top 30 finish. Tommy Fleetwood, top 20 finish. So those are my like two lock-ins. I would take both of those. And the reason I'll take both of those, I don't know. Russell Henley is a horse for this course. He's got all the measurables you want for this course, for Pinehurst. So, and I think he's been playing well, and he's super competitive in tournaments like this, in majors. I think he always turns it on. So I think he's going to really turn this one on, turn on the afterburners, and you're going to see something special out of Russell Henley. So I'm going Russell Henley doing really well this week, at least top 30 finish. And then I'm going Tommy Fleetwood top 20. And I saying this because I think it's Tommy Fleetwood's time. I think he's long overdue. And even saying that, I'll maybe save my mystery winner pick, but until we all announce who we're picking for winner. But those are the two guys I'm looking at. I love Xander. I love Sepp Straka this week. So I like guys like that. But those are really who I'm floating around.
Dude, Xander's my second best player in the world right now.
Yeah.
I think he's leapfrog Rory. He's just been so damn consistent. He finally got that W. Yeah, dude, he's a fucking good player for sure.
Hot hands right now.
Lock him in for sure.
Way more consistent than Rory's ass.
Yeah.
Way more.
Yeah, as a bettor, you hate
Ant's
Rory
not feeling
McIlroy.
him.
You hate as a
No,
bettor.
I don't even hate on
you
Rory,
hate
but
him.
there's so many times where like you expect from him, he just lets you down over, and I'm tired of being let down by Rory. I'm not gonna let it happen no more.
It'd
Even
be
if he plays
interesting.
great, he
I
could
hope
win
he
the
plays
next 3
well.
tournaments. It wouldn't bother me a bit. You
No
wouldn't catch me
olive
putting
branch for
money on-
Rory this week.
No.
Done. Fade
Ant's
Rory.
like, nah.
The branch is out there, and he just broke the
We're
branch.
all fading Rory this
Happened.
week, I guess. Brandon, who you
Nah,
got? Who's your
he'll be
guys?
up there, but I don't think he's gonna win it.
Yeah, I think he'll play well though.
Yeah, he will.
Yeah, dude, I like that Fleetwood call. We obviously talked about Scheffler. I heard the mention of Morikawa. I like those guys out there, but if I'm going in a little different direction, since those guys have already been named, obviously Ludwig Oberg, I think he could have a nice week, but I'm looking at, let's be a little different. Matsuyama, a little Sung JM. I think those guys are locks that you're not hearing a whole lot about, as far as I think they could easily be top 20, top 15, if not compete. I mean, Matsuyama is so underrated. It's just whether or not he's healthy.
Yeah,
You guys forget this is the U.S. Open, right?
Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah, I was just making sure y'all.
Hey, I'm just
We
saying.
got guys like Scotty
man.
out there. They come in and they treating this like it's the
Anthony's
Olympics.
Just all about it, Scotty today.
Hey, I'm with you on Scotty. I'm just saying there's other guys out there that you could still
I'm even
plug and play.
I'm willing to go as far as he's gonna win by a 3-shot lead, bro.
Damn. All right.
I'm really.
So Brandon, wait, who else you rattling before your winner? Is that it?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's it for the most part, man. You know, I think it's going to be an awesome tournament, is what I'll say. I think it's going to be low score, or not low scoring, high scoring, should I say?
That's what I was gonna say.
And yeah, I think it's going to be a really, really fun tournament to watch that we haven't seen in a while. I mean, since 2014, right? So, I'm
Shout out.
excited. I'm stoked.
Petty?
And obviously, I will lastly say, interested to see Tiger. I am.
Yeah, that's
We
what
are.
I'm thinking
We all
about too,
are,
man.
obviously.
It's interesting to see
We
him.
don't need to chat about it for an hour like we always do.
I
though.
was curious. There's no John Rahm out in the field this
He
tournament.
withdrew.
He
He
withdrew.
got that. He got
That's
a
what I
foot
was wondering too.
infection.
I was wondering, man. I was waiting to
Got
see if he would
gangrene on his foot,
make
I
a.
think.
I was waiting to see if he was going to kind of try to make a little bit of a comeback, or just to see where he was at. Just interested in it, just to see how he does. But now I know he's not there. So
And who's your live guy this week?
that's what I was gonna say. I'm gonna go with Bryson, man. I think he's gonna sit there and he's gonna be. I think he's gonna finish top 10. That's my whole that would be my top 20 lock. But I think he's gonna finish top 10.
You heard him. He said he's going to play boring golf.
Yeah. Done. Hey, boring golf wins sometimes.
Yep.
Hey, it's not boring if you cash the check.
It's true. Yeah. Ask
you
Xander.
that right
Ask
now.
Tommy.
As Xander got checked.
Xander got the whole clock. I got a whole freezer
He
full.
got a whole chock
And
full.
I gotta hear your
Man.
thought. I gotta hear your thought. What do you think about JT here? I know, he hasn't been up to par, has been a little inconsistent. He has had a couple of top tens last 4 tournaments he's played, and we talked about creativity around the greens, and that's his game.
Yeah, that might be I'm thinking he might come top 20 as well. I would think
Yeah.
up there too. He's gonna be in the mix, I think. Those
Yeah.
guys get past that
I'm
cut.
fading. I'm sorry. I'm fading.
Oh, you fading.
Fade him. Okay.
Says the guy that's probably got Ricky
I'm
Fowler.
on about 12
He's a
muscle
top 10.
relaxers, but yeah, I'm fading him. Yep. I'm fading as I'm fading him. But yes, that's yeah, that's precisely.
Oh shit.
Anthony,
man.
who's your locks for top 20? Who you got?
Scotty.
Scotty and Scotty. It's just top 20
That's
lock
it.
winners.
Y'all gonna find out how
Scotty,
much I'm gonna put
Scotty.
on Scotty this week. You gonna watch. Y'all boys think I'm joking.
Scotty Lightning.
If I'm going down swinging, man. Scotty, it's like at least I gotta put a couple hundred to win, a couple hundred top 10, a couple hundred top 5.
Couple hundred Monopoly money, right?
Easily. Just let that sit there and marinate,
Yeah.
and then we'll grill it up on Sunday. Let
Grill it
that
up.
marinate, those few, and then Sunday.
He's
Little
chefing.
Scotty Scheffler dub on
On the
Sunday
grill.
for Anthony. Anthony's convinced Scotty's winning. Brendan, who's your winner? Who you got?
Dang, dude.
It's all right,
you know
but
what?
you can get on. You can jump on. You can jump on. Man.
Well,
Let's take this thing all the way.
It's a smart bet. It's a smart bet, it's Scotty, for sure. Dude, I kind of want to see it happen. I'm gonna go with Scotty.
Scotty.
All
Let's
right.
make this
So
count.
Anthony and Brendan picking Scotty, double up on the Scotty win. Scotty. So you got 2 Scotties. And for my winner, I'm gonna go out on a limb here. I'm gonna say Dark Xander's in the house. He came to play. He's ready. I think
ready?
you're about to see a Xander Scotty duel off for the rest of this year. I think you're about to see this. You're about to go off. So
And I wouldn't be
I
mad
think
at that
he's here.
duel off. I wouldn't be mad one bit. That's a nice. Those two great golfers right there going at it.
And I'll say valuable honorable mention. I think Tommy Fleetwood's going to be dueling it out with them.
That
to
was the
very
guy
finish.
I was thinking
I
about
think he's
calling
going to be
over Scotty.
pistolero with all of them. I think they're going to be duking it out at the very end. Russell Henley's going to be up there too. I think they're all going to be up there.
You
Brooks
forgot
Koepka-
about your boy Minwoo Lee too.
No, he'll be chefing, but I think
He'll
in
be
majors,
chefing, too.
In majors, he has to sit back a little bit. I think the kid's got some time. He needs some.
Let him cook.
Let him cook. You know what I'm saying?
Let him cook.
Let him cook. He'll get there.
Dude.
He's on the entree. He's gotta get to dessert level. You know what I mean? He's not ready yet.
I'm so glad you did the honorable mention though, because you saw the hesitation in my winner pick, right?
Yeah,
That's
that's
who
the 14-second clip I was gonna make for the podcast for the social media. Yeah.
Hey, well, it is what it is. I was torn, but then I started thinking, I'm gonna leave him just in case he wins that first major in England at the Open this year. So
Save it.
I had to
Save it.
save it.
I think he's gonna win. If he does, maybe he wins it here and just says "fuck you" to the Americans. I think that'd be even
Very
funnier.
possible.
Yeah.
Very
Or
possible.
wins both.
Not happy with the healthcare system in the country right now, so
Hey, sure.
I'm
Sure.
Team Europe for the Ryder Cup.
Yeah, Sherman's definitely not on board.
I'm
with
Team
that.
Europe for
Nah,
Ryder Cup
brother.
because of my health insurance
Hey,
visits this
he
week.
doesn't represent us. He doesn't represent
Not
us.
at all. Not at
So-
all.
Hey, Sherm, since you're pissed.
Take us back to the
How about
Canadian Open.
Yeah, please bring my healthcare back to the Canadian Open so I can get fixed, please. Yeah, what's it all about, eh? My shoulder's broken, yeah. Let me get a beaver tail, eh?
Oh my god.
Hey, you want to do your 14 clip again?
No, I'm gonna have to
14
cut it now. I'm gonna have to figure it out. Love it. All right, guys. Another week.
God.
I'll see you guys next week. We'll
Yo,
catch
rest up, Sherm. Rest
Yeah,
up, man.
Feel better, brother.
I'm gonna try to be crippled and edit this episode. All right.
Yo, I'm gonna get some Florida golf in this week.
That's it. Brendan's going to Florida, and I'm going to my couch to rest.
And
I'll be
I'm
in
out.
SAG.
And Petty will be chefing and golfing. Peace.
We doing it.